This is a message of reset. There is something demanding of your energy to come, and you are being guided by Spirit now to take some time to rest so that you can reset. So it's a bit like going through a cleansing. So you might be a bit like me, like full of cold, feeling really low or down at the moment. And this is your time now to just sit in that, to, just allow yourself that time and that space. You may have had to cancel things or had to take some time out. I feel like you could be the type of person that doesn't rest very well. You perhaps don't just sit on the sofa and watch films all day. You kind of feel like you want to be busy. So let's give you some direction as to, once you come through this, once you've allowed that rest, what's going to happen? I would like to be able to tell you this. What is going to happen? Untamable. Okay, so I feel like you've come from a position of feeling a bit trodden down, or maybe you towed the line. You've always done what people expect of you. You've maybe, what's the word? Been very politically correct in your way and trying not to offend anybody. But I feel like something's shifted in that. Not that you are now offending everybody, but it's more, you're not allowing yourself to worry about whether you're going to offend somebody, okay? It's like what was tameable in you before has now become untamable. You are being authentic. You're allowing that authenticity to shine. You're allowing people to see you. Now, I'm not going to say it's because you've done the work. I don't even know really what that means when people say that. Like, what work exactly? That could mean absolutely anything. But what I want to say to you is, what you have done is you found the inner emperor. You found within you your power, your ability to use discernment, your ability to, even though you want an easy life where you want peace, you are standing up for yourself and standing up for what feels true and right to you. It's called integrity. And this is where you are doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. You just know that that's what you're doing. And you might be feeling like, well, if I've been doing this and I've been, trying to be the best version of myself that I can be, and even when nobody's watching, I've been doing this, that, and the other, but you are still feeling this run down, or you're feeling like things aren't panning out the way that you want them to. Don't worry so much. This is part of a grounding process for you. It's part of a process of bringing you stability. But sometimes you have to knock things down to rebuild it. You can't just start from an unstable structure. So this is about structure for you. And in this untamable energy of yours now, where you are accessing this power, that's where the work is. That's what you've been doing. And it's actually helping you to repair relationships, because this power that's coming through here, the way that you are with yourself, it's kind of suggesting to me that I feel like you may have even found like your sexual prowess, that kind of thing. It's like you found within you, what is the word I'm looking for? I think you might know the word, but it's basically where it's sort of, you're really glowing from the inside out now, when people are seeing this in you, seeing this change within you. And there's an alignment that's going on that is bringing you into a very lucky energy at this time. I am seeing for clients lately that you may be in the next few weeks stepping into new relationships or romantic encounters. And interestingly, Eros is Freya's rune, and Freya is the goddess of love. And I feel like she is governing things around you now. She's placing that cloak around you, the falcon feather cloak, which is bringing you where you need to be. It's helping you to, instead of containing your energy and hiding that energy and allowing other people to shine around you, you're just flaunting yourself. You are just allowing yourself to be that authentic version of you. Now, Mana shows up here, interestingly, because I feel your energy has been quite low. This could be like maybe throughout your whole life you felt like sometimes you had these low points. But I also feel like socially you might have felt like you haven't really had much to give or much to offer, or perhaps you may have approached social situations from maybe trying to be what you think you need to be around other people, you know. Maybe you adopted a certain trait or something. Like, for instance, what I'm seeing here is somebody being the one that always gets the rounding, gets the drinks in, and someone saying to you, hello, someone saying to you, like, that's you, that's what you do, and there's an expectation on you then in that social circle to do that, to be that. So Manas is kind of saying here, you're the one that decides what your legacy is, what you are bringing into the world. And it's on you what you bring, how you present yourself, as to how people are going to view you. But the ultimate is the relationship with yourself is repairing. The relationship with yourself where you are making sure that you're grounded before you try and help somebody else. I feel like you've had a realization about where you haven't felt very grounded. You haven't felt like you've got everything together. And it's kind of come from the restriction of you trying to dumb yourself down so that other people feel more comfortable. But I feel like you're at this point now. We had gestation period in the reverse position. You're coming out of that gestation period now. This feels like a very lucky time for you. Now, the reason you've been put on hold for a moment and why you're kind of going through this cleansing process is because you have in the past got to this point, but then got really overwhelmed, found insurmountable problems, found things just not really going your way, or there's been some kind of sabotage going on. So that's why you've been kind of put on hold for a moment, just to process this, just to go through it. And I feel like you're going to be surprised by the outcome. So let's get into the tarot cards, because I want to see for you what is going to be happening over the next couple of days to do with this, because I feel like these changes are imminent. Your shine, your glow is coming through. Three of Cups. I see a lot of celebration. Like, I feel like you're going to be invited out very soon. This could be to a party, or it could even be to a wedding or something like that, but it feels like it's got a romantic theme to it. So this is the kind of party where it's sort of like, if you're single, you might feel uncomfortable going because you don't have anybody with you. But I actually feel like whoever you are, you're not going to be going on your own. I actually feel like someone's going to be inviting you here. They're taking a leap of faith, taking a chance on you, and feeling like, I'm getting the energy of somebody thinks you're very rare, and they see this shine in you, and they're very proud of you, I feel, for bringing that forward, for allowing yourself to shine. Now, this could just be a friend. It doesn't have to be somebody that you're interested in or is interested in you in that way. But for whatever reason, I feel like this particular energy around you, whether it's friend or a love interest or whatever it is, you really struggle to communicate with this particular person, with this particular energy. So it's like you're bringing this authenticity. You have realised and recognised, I don't need to hide myself. I can wear what I want. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. You're really kind of working with that. But there's a particular person in your life that, no matter how much of this you do, they always seem to have a way to bring you back to who you were or who they believe you to be. And I feel like when this happens, you kind of go into a freeze mode. You just freeze up and you don't know how to move forward from it. So I feel like this is kind of the situation that is come to your awareness over this time. It's like everything else feels really good, feels like it's going well, but this seems out of balance. This seems like something that's really starting to aggravate you now, because it's like, why does this have a hold over me? Why does this particular situation not allow me to just be myself? It kind of makes you feel like you're lacking something. And I feel like, unfortunately, the energy it's coming from is someone that actually wants you to feel like that about yourself. They want to keep you down. It's almost like they can't allow you to know more or to do more. I've got the Fool on the bottom of the deck there again. So it's almost like I'm getting, okay, it's like an energy of somebody that wants to be there for you, and the energy of somebody that wants to kind of keep you held in a space. This is like two different energies now. Okay, and we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So there's going to be an end to a conflict. If you want more on this reading, drop me a DM. I'd love to book you